just don't touch me. You're ugly, bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG, people like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly, just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me, bro, they trying to me. That's the wrong way, back your buddy if he get lucky.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Well, somebody has got to get that first win of the season. It's a battle of 0-3 teams as we're away in week 4. Trey Tucker to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. It's the rookie out of Michigan State. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Putting the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
A split second, all but kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Very unfortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They're throwing it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields out of the gun. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Don't jump. Ready?
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here we go, set.
Fields on third. That one's cut along one sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, set.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Set.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, they'll run. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here we go, set.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. Pass play now. He's going to push one deep down the road. They connect on the deep shot. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jack Jones making that tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the 29. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority has got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel. Good night.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Raider football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 13-3, our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Slayer, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
A give now from the gun. Has a lane inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Don't jump. Ready?
Another try following the sack. He beams one deep right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
Now Fields. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Here's a give up the middle. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready? Go, Rick. Go. Check go.
Pass play coming here. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Complete here to Bowers. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd down critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Here's the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Here we go, side. Right.
They give it to him again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw it. Brian Reed there, bring it in. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Fields on 1st down. Hits his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. Wilson's got it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers, who have 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
Another throw for Fields. That's caught. He found some space. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kim, you have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? You can't return a good punt. An explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference. difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go. Good night.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
We've got a screen to the running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Nice safety valve complete. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Don't jump, man.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Pass taken in by Fryermuth. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And that's got it. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, side.
Now a give on the counter. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Caught by Fryermuth. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That goes as a 40-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Sit high.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Delta, Delta. Sit high.
Fields throwing here. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Into the hands of Duvernay. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Let's go.
They go play action here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ryan. 19 Lion. Go.
Looking to the air here. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Motioning the tight end now. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
8 yards in the right direction on that run, and now they've got to figure out this 3rd and 15.
Here we go, son. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Woo! I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now. Pass play on 1st and 10. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Here we go. Good.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Easy. Go.
Wait, what's this? They picked the spike.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another carry for him. He cuts it right. Past the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Back to throw. Passing is hauled in by the running back. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. We send a man in motion. Throwing on 2nd and 8. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. The back grabs it. Touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Now Fields. Complete out to the right side. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, son.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Here we go. Tonight.
play action. It's Fields. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Here we go, son. All right.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He connects downfield on 4. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down block, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. All right.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They'll run now on second down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Wilson's got it. Running in the red zone. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Roman Wilson, a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2.
It's all right.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And that hit stops him in his tracks. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Throwing now off play action. They did it! He made the interception! Capture clean and pick it off. And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Out. Go.
Now it's Fields. They've got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Now Boswell on to send this away. Tucker now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Trap 60.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll try and throw it here. He wants a heater, go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in, touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's got the squiver. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Going back, gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Extend. Here we go. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
Play action, Fields. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
My favorite part was the way he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Here we go. Sit right. Sit right.
1st down throw for Fields. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit right.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, side. Extend. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Right.
They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers losing by 4. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Tucker now on the return.
is just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing now. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw it. Complete here to Ballard. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Go!
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.